I watched him press down on my uncle's chest, and I swear to God, he didn't die from sickness. He stopped breathing because the doctor took his breath like he collected it for something. My name is Junior. I'm 24 now. This happened when I was 15. It happened in my father's village in Southeastern Nigeria. I've never told anyone the full story. They just said my uncle died of complications. But that man didn't die from sickness. He died because of the wicked doctor. It was in August. My mom had just traveled, so my dad said I should follow him to the village. He said my uncle, his younger brother, had been sick for a while. We packed quickly and left the next morning. The journey was long. About 6 hours. I slept most of the way. When we arrived, the compound was quiet. Too quiet. Auntie Kolechi, my uncle's wife, was the first person we saw. She looked very tired. Her wrapper was loose, and her eyes were red. She hugged my dad and started crying. Chima is not talking much again, she said. And that doctor keeps coming at night. That was the first time I heard about him. Later that night, I was outside fetching water when I saw a white car pull up. It didn't make noise like the other village cars. Out stepped a man in a clean white coat, even though it had just rained. He had a black leather bag, like those old-time doctors. He didn't greet anyone. He just walked straight into the house like he owned it. I went back inside and saw him in the room with Uncle Chima. He was checking him, but the way he looked at him was weird. Like he wasn't trying to help. Like he was waiting. I tried not to stare. But he stared back at me for a second. His eyes were sharp. Cold. Not normal. My uncle got worse each time the doctor came. He would sleep for hours. He didn't talk anymore. He was losing weight too fast, like something was draining him. Then one night, I heard whispers. I woke up to pee, but I heard voices in Uncle's room. The door was open slightly. I looked in, and I saw the doctor standing over him. But he wasn't treating him. He was pressing down on his chest slowly. Uncle was struggling to breathe, like he was gasping. Then I saw the doctor lean in. And I know this sounds mad, but it's what I saw. He opened that black leather bag. And it wasn't medicine inside. It was smoke. Dark smoke, like fog, twisting around inside the bag. And it moved like it was alive. He whispered something in a language I didn't understand. And my uncle stopped moving. Just like that. I ran to my dad's room and shook him awake. By the time we went back, the doctor was gone. Uncle was still breathing, but barely. The next morning, I went to the stream to fetch water. There I saw Papa Oji, the oldest man in the village. He asked me how my uncle was doing. I told him he wasn't fine. Then he said something that froze me. That doctor still comes around. That man should have died long ago. I asked him what he meant. He just looked at me and said, he's not a doctor. He collects breath. He comes to take the last air from dying people. But he doesn't work for God. I stood there, confused. I didn't believe it fully. But I couldn't ignore what I had seen. That evening, it rained heavy. Thunder and lightning everywhere. The doctor came again. Same time, around 11 p.m. This time, I stayed awake. I hid behind the curtain in the passage. He entered quietly. He didn't greet anyone again. My dad and auntie were asleep. I watched him go in and stand over my uncle. He didn't check anything. No pulse. No temperature. He just opened the bag again. This time, I saw faces in the smoke. I swear. Human faces. Some were crying. Some screaming. He began that whispering again. My uncle opened his eyes, wide with fear, like he was seeing something we couldn't. Then he choked. And died. Just like that. The doctor zipped the bag. Turned. And saw me. He didn't blink. He just said, Next time, don't watch. Then he walked out into the storm, without an umbrella. And the rain didn't touch him. They buried Uncle Chima 2 days later. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. No one believed what I said. They said the doctor was a good man, that he helped other families. But when I asked for his name, no one could remember. Not even auntie. No phone number. No hospital name. Nothing. It was like he only existed when people were dying. Last month, my dad called me. He said Papa Oji had passed. Guess who came to his compound that night before he died? That same white car. Same quiet sound. My cousin said a man in a white coat came in the rain. He didn't greet. He opened a black bag. And when he left, Papa Oji was gone. I didn't say anything. But I know. He's still collecting. One breath at a time. I don't know what he is. I don't know where he comes from. But if you ever see a doctor that doesn't talk much, that shows up only when someone is dying, watch his back. And never breathe too close.